Morning everyone. Good grief, it's the 22nd of March. Where on earth is the time going? I'm not going to guess what day of my challenge it is. It's 60 something, which really scares me. Got so much left to do. Today is sadly the last day of me having an impact drill in my possession. So I have to make hay today. This is the last rectangular bed that needs to be cut and put together properly. So that's number one task of the day. And then, well, I'll have a think about what I can do next. I might even attempt to finish off the last section of fencing down there by the gate. And then I have a higher degree of confidence that my dog Munchkin can no longer escape or pee on my new vegetable plot. So on this last bed, as you can see, it's not quite filled up with soil. I'm going to beg, steal and borrow from other beds that are slightly overloaded and get that one sorted. And I've just noticed there's a great big blooming hole in this bed. Looks like some sort of badger or something has got at it. Won't be Munchkin because he doesn't dig, but yeah, need to find some way of keeping these little blighters off my plot. How very dare they? I'm officially on fire this morning. I've quickly assembled and screwed together the last rectangular bed. Swiftly now onto the mini beds for my daughter. These are only one level high, so this should be pretty quick. To zoom all of those together. Let's get on with it. And not surprisingly, I've now run out of screws, so just off to the shops to get more supplies. Job done. Now on to finishing off the last section of poplar fencing.
Hello Sarah Hyde, thank you for your lovely donation.
A big thank you to Carol Van Hinsberg for your lovely donation.
And I really appreciate it. It was fantastic. So thank you. Thank you, Uncle Barry
And Auntie Jenny.
and Auntie Jennifer for your second donation.
Go.
Thank you, Nay, for your wonderful donation, and I love you with all my heart.
A big thank you to one of my fellow YouTube gardeners. His name is Nick Joinson, and he's donated to our charity too. So thank you very much, Nick. Give Nick a big thumbs up. A big thank you to... God. No, don't do it. A big thank you to Gary Horsburgh for your lovely donation. Ah, lovely.
Thank you, Lindsay Hancock, for your fantastic donation. And I know that you're a great bird speaker. You understand them. Do you understand birds?
I don't think she understands birds, but or maybe she does, but she does a great impression of a bird.
Is it like this?
Something very similar. Go.
Thank you, Pauline Nui, for your fantastic donation.
Go.
Thank you, Julianne and Phoenix, for your fantastic donation.
morning everybody. It's day 70 of the challenge today. Oh my goodness me, just 20 days to go. This morning I have just been getting the wood ready to finish off this section of fencing to formally make it munchkin proof. And just behind me here I've got the selections of poplar that I'm just about to cut into pieces and fix. So I'll get that done and I'll catch you later. So there you have it. The last bit of poplar fencing there got up. And the only thing I have left to do now is obviously the gate there is lower than the fencing, and the dog, at a push, I have seen him launch himself over the gate in quite a painful fashion. So further dog proofing needs to be applied to that gate. Hi there, just a quick update. It's Monday the 26th of March and I haven't actually put the camera on much today. Felt like I was doing really boring chores that nobody would be bothered to see, but all I've been doing is putting some wood preservative around the poplar wood. So I've done one coat on all of the beds this morning, and then tomorrow the greenhouse people come to fit the base. So that'll be really positive to see that in place, and then shortly after that the greenhouse will arrive and they'll pop back and put it up for me. So all good in the hood. It's been a positive Monday. You've been a naughty boy, escaping again. Well, you can stay in your bed now and dry off. Not to play near the railway again, okay? Now lie down and go to sleep. It's Friday the 29th of March and there's been a little bit of progress over the last couple of days. Managed to put membrane down ready for all the bark chippings, which have also arrived. Most of the beds have been weeded. As you can see, there's some rhubarb there just growing by itself. This was stuff that was planted by the previous owner of this house, so it's nice to have something new coming through. Well, old but new this year coming through. And the other news this week is the greenhouse people have been to make the base, which is something I could have never have done. I could have tried it, but I'm sure I wouldn't have done as good a job as they've done. So I've got a little internal bed there for some tomatoes and stuff. The slight problem I have now is that the children break up for the Easter holidays today, and that means my little girl's going to be here with me at home all the time. That poses me a bit of a dilemma because it's not really child friendly down there yet, so I need to have a think about how and when I can fit in the finishing off of the project. So I have a feeling that we might actually go over the 90 days, but I don't suppose anybody will mind, and hopefully towards the end she can join in finishing things off. I've started the mammoth task of wheelbarrowing down all of the bags of bark to the bottom of the garden. I've never actually measured my garden end to end, but it's about, I don't know, could be 50 metres, maybe a bit longer, so it's a fair old trek. I'm doing them 4 at a time. You see my wheelbarrow. And I've just done about 5 runs and I've got 40 bags on the drive, so I may get them all down there today, but I also may have to give it a rest and finish it off tomorrow.